gonna find me here. Oh yeah. Favor gonna find me here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, say money gonna find me here. Blessings gonna find me here. Oh na 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 na.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to My Curvy Life with your girl, Miss Fonda, coming to you, Lady Fonda, coming to you on this lovely evening. I hope everyone has had a wonderful evening. I'm trying to get everything lined up here, guys. Sorry. Hopefully, you can see me. I hope everyone has had a wonderful evening. This is the My Curvy Life show coming to you. I'm bringing you greetings from my co-host, Miss Lasagna and Latanya Jones. They make it happen. Our social media co-hosts, okay? Our social media co-hosts. I appreciate them for all that they do. They keep it live in our group pages, and I certainly appreciate them. And I pray that you guys do too, because they do have a passionate heart for you all, as well as I do. Yeah, I want to say thank you all, a personal thank you from me to you all for just supporting me in my endeavor of retirement. You guys had so many nice things to say. All of the congratulations, all of the accolades, all of it. Thank you for appreciating all that was done when I was an employee of OPPD, serving our community, serving our customers, serving you. I had the pleasure of doing that for 26 years, and I don't take that lightly. I do feel like that is a milestone, and I just thank you guys for all of your support and all of the nice things that you had to say. It's really nice to feel and know that you have been appreciated, and that made my heart feel good because I worked really hard to try and be the best representative I could be in working for Omaha Public Power District. I will definitely miss working there. I will miss all of you, all of my customers. But in life, sometimes there's changes that happen, and you have to go with how life is leading you. You know, there's always there's a season for everything. There's a time for things in your life, and then there's a time where it's time to say, you know, goodbye and move on to something that you are supposed to have or be doing in your life. So that's where I'm at. I have done my duty. I've served my time, and now it's time to enjoy and do what Fonda is going to enjoy and wanting to do, as long as the good Lord, of course, approves it. I do not leave him out of any endeavor. So thank you guys again. You know, this is what, the third year now? The third year for my entity of Curve and these that fall up underneath, which is the My Curvy Life Show, the boutique also, and also the Accountability Network. That kind of came a little later, but you know, these entities are for self-care, self-motivation, and self-confidence. I just wanted to remind you of that. That's what Curve stands for in this arena. All right. So I am definitely still endeavoring to promote. And then now being retired, I'll have more time where I can continue to build my community, to build this community. And, you know, it's really not about it being mine, but you know, I want us all to build this community so that we can continue to be an uplifting for each other, to be a motivator for each other. All right. So that's what this is all about. I thank you guys. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. Now, I do want to let you know tonight's show is going to be a interesting show. I'm going to have a talk um, tonight, and I do first want to say My next endeavor is going to be November 1st, I believe. It's that Saturday. I believe it's the first or the third, y'all. I should have this memorized or written down. But I believe it's November 1st. I would like to deliver to our homeless. I'm going to ask you guys if you can contribute the trial sizes or the toiletries, soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, things of that nature. I am going to be collecting. Or if you want to make a monetary donation, my Cash App is right at the top there. But if you want to make a monetary donation to support in toiletries for our homeless, and what I will do is make individual bags with several items in each, and I will, as many as I can get or make, I will give those out along with those who would like to come on the front line and help me deliver those to our homeless November 1st. Okay, that is the deadline. November 1st is when it'll be delivered. The deadline that I would like to have items is going to be October 25th. All right, need those items by October 25th so that we can make sure to see what we have to work with, if there's additional things that need to be added. So yes, that is what I'm going to be doing this time around. Instead of the homeless feed, we'll be doing a homeless giveaway of toiletries. All right. So please join me in that endeavor. I would appreciate all that would. Mary Kay Cosmetics. Let's move to Mary Kay Cosmetics. Mary Kay Cosmetics, y'all. Since I am retired, I'm going to be really pushing the skincare regiment. The skincare regiment. That's the 3-step process. 2 every day, and then 3 steps every other day, or twice to 3 times a week. You're going to do a mask. But I want us to really start concentrating on our skin. All right. As we get older, the gravity is going to try to pull you down. I'm going to tell you that now. But Mary Kay is here to lift. All right. That is what Mary Kay does. It lifts. So please contact me. I'm going to actually be doing a promotion a little bit later today on lip gloss and satin lips. It's that time. Y'all know you need the satin lips and those lips to be right. Summer is over. Fall is here. It gets a little bit, the cold and stuff can get a little bit kind of drying. So let's moisturize those lips, guys. Let's go ahead and nourish and cater to those lips. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned. I wanted to come in real quick, and I was thinking about something today, and I wanted to talk about it with you guys. And I have a question, and we're going to start with this question. How important is your happiness? How important is your happiness? A lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner. And it could be for many reasons. It could be because we have children. We want to make sure our children are happy. There could be companionship. You want to make sure your mate is happy. Friends, you want to make sure your friend is happy so that you can fit in or be included. But a lot of times we cater to everyone else's happiness but our own. So that's why I asked the question, how important is your happiness? For many years, like I said, I put my happiness on the back burner, or I just ignored it, or just was so busy trying to make sure everybody else was happy that, I just forgot about myself. And what I'm wanting to do is to let you guys know, because, you have to have experiences in order to be able to say or tell somebody something, or be able to encourage someone. You've had to have experiences. And through my experiences, I feel I cheated myself for many years. I cheated myself. I was always concerned about lifting up other people, making sure everybody else, and forgetting about me. And here I'm sitting here unhappy, I was miserable, depressed, all those things, low self-esteem, low self-worth, while I'm doing all this work to make sure everybody else is happy. to make sure everybody else's things are going smooth for them. Sending out inspirations, trying to lift up everybody else. And sometimes with doing that, you drain yourself. You give all your energy out. And then when you need energy or you need a lifting, there's nobody or no one to be found. They've sucked you out of all your energy, or you've given away all your energy. We put it right there because can't nobody take anything from you that you don't give. Okay, so I'm going to take that and switch that around. We've given out our energy. We've given out our love. We've given out our kindness. We've been inspiring, all of those things. We've done. And one person we forgot, ourselves. So my message to you, and this is really short and sweet, but my message to you is, how important is your happiness? That's something that you would need to determine. If it's important, then make you happy. Get to the point where you are important. You are worth being happy. You need all your energy, and put your energy into yourself. There are a lot of, and I'm just going to call it like I see it. People will suck you dry, take all your energy, all your love, all your kindness. And, they fine because they're getting what they need, from you. They're getting the best of you. And you're leaving yourself with nothing. Or you're leaving yourself disappointed within yourself because you're like, man, what's wrong with me? Why am I so this way? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be an encouragement or you shouldn't pour into people good energy. But if you're pouring into them and they're not either giving anything back or showing any appreciation, or just sitting back like a fat rat, as they used to say back in the day, and sucking up everything that they can, recognize it. Call it for what it is, honey. My mother said many years ago, sometimes you got to feed people with a long handled spoon. I didn't understand that, but I do now. That thing got to be long, okay? It got to be long sometimes. It's like Pinocchio's nose. You know how it used to grow when he would lie? You got to build a long handled spoon that can stretch a little ways, because what you need to do and what we should do is always make sure we are happy. Make sure you're happy. All right. First. Okay. And it's okay, again, to feed into others and to encourage others. But if you're being sucked dry and you look at yourself in the mirror every night and you're sad and you're depressed and you're feeling this way, that way, or the other, then that means that you're giving a little bit too much energy to everybody else. And I tell you, this is funny to me because a lot of times, as long as you're doing something for someone that is making them feel a certain way, making them feel either important or doing what they want you to do or what have you, then they're fine. They're appreciating the fact that, hey, she's, making me happy. I'm good. But what about you? Are you good? Are you happy? Are you feeling appreciated or accepted? Is this benefiting you in any way? And if you can answer any of those questions and say no, you need to switch that around to a yes, because you are important. You are worth being happy. And if it took you a while to get happy or get to a point of being happy, don't let nobody take that away from you, because a lot of times it's unfortunate, but people don't want to see you happy. They like it when you're depressed and sad and, have some sob story. Give them something to talk about or give them something to say, oh, good, they're not doing better than me. Because a lot of people compare. I've noticed that, they compare. And it's like, honey, you don't know what I went through, what struggle, what battle to get to where I'm at. I was even told, gosh, you're really celebrating your retirement. Yes, I am really celebrating, because you don't know the blood, sweat, tears, and different things that I had to go through to get to this point. Every day wasn't peaches and cream. I didn't have all great people that was like, oh, you're so wonderful. Thank you. No, I had a lot of adversity, a lot of different situations that I had to work through in order to make it to where I am today in life, period. I'm not just talking about working, but life, period. I've been doing my daily blogs. I've shared some things with you guys of my childhood coming up, things that I've had to experience, and they were not all favorable. They were not all favorable, and it did affect my happiness. Okay, because I was too busy trying to basically please everybody else to make everybody else happy. Look at yourself sometime. Just concentrate on you sometime. And that it took me years. Now I'm not saying that it's going to happen right away. It's going to take some experiences because you have to go through things in order to realize and know what direction that you should be going. And at this latter part of life, for me, it's all about me, my happiness now, me being happy. And if somebody want to make me happy, then I'm going to accept them and allow them to make me happy. Sometimes we run away from happiness. We run away from good things because we're so used to, bad people in our lives or bad seeds or bad experiences that we don't even know how to grasp and accept when someone is trying to make us happy or want to see us even happy. Behind the scenes, I'm like, they ain't really mean that. Hey, that's because inside me, I'm feeling like, So how important is your happiness? Ask yourself that question. Feel free to put in the comments. I would like to know how some of you guys feel about that. This is the show tonight. I just wanted to come in quickly and, just greet you all. Great things coming in the future. Looking forward to it. Much love and peace and happiness. Until we meet again.
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here. Yesterday's gone and a new day has appeared, and I am grateful that I made it here. Blessings gonna find me here, oh yeah. Favor gonna find me